Would you believe me if I told you? A man who came to America with just $500 built a trucking empire worth millions? He stepped off the plane in Texas with nothing but a small suitcase, a heart full of hope, and exactly $500 in his pocket. No family, no friends, just a dream. The same dream millions of immigrants carry when they arrive in the land of opportunity, the American dream. But reality hit hard. The first night, he slept on the floor of a cheap motel, too afraid to spend the little money he had. He wondered, did I make a mistake? Was this all a lie? Every phone call back home was filled with silence because how could he admit he had nothing? No job, no car, no security, just hope. And then came the first breakthrough. A friend of a friend told him about trucking jobs in Texas. If you can drive, you can make money, they said. But there was one problem. He didn't even have a commercial driver's license. Still, he refused to give up. He spent his last $300 enrolling in a CDL training course. Days turned into nights as he studied, hungry, exhausted, but determined. He failed the first test, and the second. But on the third try, he passed. That was the moment everything changed. He took the first trucking job he could find, long hours, low pay, hauling loads across states. While others complained about the miles, he embraced them. He drove through storms, snow, and sleepless nights, just to earn a few extra dollars. Every paycheck, he saved. He didn't buy new clothes. He didn't go out. Every single dollar went toward one goal, owning his first truck. And finally, after 2 years of sacrifice, that day came. He walked into a dealership, hands shaking, and bought his first used semi-truck. It wasn't new. It wasn't perfect, but it was his. From that moment, he wasn't just a driver. He was a business owner. He worked harder than ever before. No vacations, no weekends, just the road, the sound of the engine, and a dream that refused to die. One truck turned into two. Two turned into 10. And before he knew it, he wasn't just driving trucks. He owned an entire fleet. Today, his company moves goods across America, and he employs dozens of drivers who once stood where he stood. From $500 to millions, all because he believed in something bigger than his struggles. He believed in himself. But here's the truth no one tells you. Success wasn't about luck. It wasn't easy. It was built on sacrifice, sleepless nights, and the courage to start when everything inside you says quit. And that's what the American dream really is. It's not just about making money. It's about fighting for a life you can be proud of, even when the world tells you it's impossible. So the next time life knocks you down, remember this story. Remember the man who arrived in America with just $500 and built an empire on hope, grit, and an unshakable belief in the dream. Because if he could do it, so can you. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Because dreams don't work unless you do.